It's a night nearly half a century in the making. Right now, everything you need to get ready for Game 6 with the Bucks one win away from a trip back to the NBA Finals.
This is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 6. I'm Amanda Quintana. It was 1974, 47 years ago, when the Bucks last won a conference title. But that drought may come to an end later tonight. We have you covered from all angles ahead of tonight's Game 6 in Atlanta. Adam Duxter is live in the Deer District in Milwaukee, where thousands of fans are hoping to celebrate tonight. But we'll start with sports anchor Jordan Reed. And Jordan, will the Bucks really finish off this series tonight?
Amanda, that's what they're hoping for. It would be their first time heading to the NBA Finals since 1974, like you said, but it will have to be done without Giannis. The announcement coming out this afternoon that he will be out for tonight's game because of his hyperextended left knee injury. Now, it's hard to replace the two-time MVP, but the Deer showed the other night that if need be, they can get the job done with Giannis out.
We've been through a lot of stuff through this season. We've learned through a lot of stuff, both in wins and losses, and we have that experience as a group. And, you know, as individuals as well, we're confident in ourselves, and we know that we can go out there and that we can excel in our role. I think that's just having trust in one another, that, you know, our teammates are out there with us. And then obviously we know what each and every one of our jobs is.
Well, game tips off in just over an hour in Atlanta, and since the playoffs began, we have seen that Deer District has shown up and shown out for the Bucks, regardless if the team is in Milwaukee, and that's where we find Adam Duxter. What's it like so far, Adam?
And Jordan, it's fitting that it's the 4th of July weekend, because we have a feeling that we could really be seeing some fireworks tonight here in the Deer District. Bucks fans still filing into the pavilion outside Fiserv Forum, and we're expecting a big crowd tonight. As you mentioned, they come here whether it's a home or an away game, but the fact this one's on the road means we're expecting close to 10 to maybe 15, even closer to 20,000 Bucks fans out here in the Deer District tonight, and we'll walk you through and show you where we're going as this crowd's filling up here. We've got a big old jumbotron, and again, in just about an hour and a half, this place will be absolutely packed to the brim with Bucks fans, including 3 that are right up at the very front of that line. They've been here for hours, and we caught up with them ahead of tonight's tip.
Wisconsin sports has been devastated time and time again with the Packers, Badgers, and the Brewers. The Brewers are doing great right now, but to honestly see the Milwaukee Bucks, who unfortunately was the laughing stock of the NBA for so many years, have this chance to redeem themselves and go to the finals for the first time since 1974 is amazing. It will finally bring Milwaukee back together again.
And you see how packed it is here now, about an hour and a half before tip-off. Those guys got here from the Madison area 5 hours before tip tonight, and they said they knew what they were witnessing, or at least have the chance to witness tonight. Could be something historic. They don't want to miss it. Tonight at 10, hopefully we are partying here in the Deer District after a Game 6 win.
I am definitely jealous, Adam. Have some fun out there. We'll check back in with you later. We'll have much more on tonight's Game 6 all night on our Channel 3000 app and Facebook page. It's easy to find in the App Store, and it's free. Lots of sunshine today in our area. Here's a live look at the Capitol. More sun, heat, and humidity for the 4th of July tomorrow. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Conalti.
Well, Amanda, the temperatures have been warm today. Not quite as warm as we expected, but still mid to upper 80s most areas. Tomorrow we should be in the lower 90s. As we take a look at visible cloud track, you can see very little in the way of cloud cover around. Doppler track, pretty free of precipitation other than a couple of thunderstorms up in North Dakota. High temperatures today so far, 85 Madison, 88 in Janesville. Most areas mid to upper 80s, but it was actually a little warmer to the east. Milwaukee right now, the high temperature 90 degrees. They're at 89. Here in Madison, we've dropped back to 84. La Crosse is at 87. The dew point temperatures starting to come up a little bit. Still not too bad, lower 60s, but they'll continue to increase. And we'll notice the humidity, especially as we head into tomorrow. So look for skies to be partly cloudy tonight. Low temperature dropping to about 67. Tomorrow, a partly sunny, hot and humid day for the 4th of July. High temperature at 91. Heat index will make it feel like about 93 to 98. Later on, we'll see some chances for thunderstorms. I'll have more on that in the forecast in a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Gary. As many families are celebrating this holiday weekend, one is absolutely shattered after learning their 16-year-old son, Ben Chadwick, died in a car crash yesterday morning in Sun Prairie. The community is already trying to provide some comfort. Christina Laurie explains how you can help too.
How can you even begin to comfort a family who just yesterday learned their 16-year-old son, Ben, tragically died in a car crash? Well, we're not sure what you can say. Here is something you can do, and what many here at the Stoughton Fair have already done.
Independence Day weekend is supposed to be about fairs, food, and fun.
Ben's the happy-go-lucky man.
Instead, the Chadwick family is planning a funeral. Their 16-year-old son, Ben, died in a car accident early Friday on his way to the Stoughton Fair.
There's nobody that could not like Ben. He'd go to the softball games. He's always the guy in the outfield that was cheering for no reason.
Fair President Chris Quam says Ben was not only a great young man, one of his daughter's very best friends. He was also a talented exhibitor, excited to sell his steer. This afternoon, the community went ahead with that sale. With Ben's brother and sister leading their youngest sibling steer in front of the crowd, there wasn't an empty seat or dry eye in sight. Steers from junior exhibitors like Ben usually go for $1 or maybe $1.50 a pound. Ben's went for $14 and then went up for re-auction for another $9.
If he didn't carry himself the way he did, there wouldn't be this many people out here supporting him today.
All of that money will help the Chadwicks as they remember Ben.
Just a great kid.
Now, if you weren't able to make it out here to the Stoughton Fair today for the steer sale, you can still help the family if you are financially able to do so. They are still collecting donations. The last thing any family should have to worry about when they're planning a funeral for their 16-year-old son is money. Reporting in Stoughton for News 3 Now, I'm Christina Laurie.
If you want to help the Chadwick family, we have a link up on our website where you can donate. At last count, the fair's president says today's steer sale raised $80,000. New tonight, 3 people are out of their home after an RV fire on Madison's south side. It happened around 5 o'clock this morning in the 1100 block of Moreland Road. Firefighters had the fire under control within 15 minutes, but the RV is a total loss. The American Red Cross is helping the 3 people find a temporary place to stay. One person is behind bars after a deadly crash overnight in Sauk County. Sheriff's deputies say the crash in Delton left 1 person dead and 1 passenger hurt. The driver of the car ran off from the crash scene but was later taken into custody. The victim's name is not being released at this time. Just in tonight, search and rescue efforts in Surfside, Florida have been paused. This morning, city officials say demolition of the parts of the condo still standing could begin as early as tomorrow, but no timeline was given at a news conference in just the past hour. Florida's governor says they will knock the building down before Tropical Storm Elsa hits the state.
I'm supportive of it. I think it's the right thing to do. At the end of the day, that building is too unsafe to let people go back in. I know there's a lot of people who were able to get out, fortunately, who have things there. We're very sensitive to that, but I don't think there's any way you could let somebody go up in that building given the shape that it's in now.
Officials have now confirmed the deaths of 24 people. 124 people are still unaccounted for. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, and the United States is going to fall short of meeting President Biden's vaccination goal, where 70% of U.S. adults are at least partially vaccinated against the coronavirus. But speaking today at a cherry farm in Michigan, the president says he isn't disappointed. Biden also used today's visit to talk up his infrastructure package, which he was pushing during a trip to La Crosse earlier this week. The president says the key to getting his $973 billion deal passed involves taking the case straight to voters. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris is in Las Vegas, saying the U.S. is back this holiday weekend.
This weekend is the weekend where now, in particular, all across our nation, high school bands will march in parades and families will gather for backyard barbecues and children will watch and wonder as fireworks light up our night sky, and we will celebrate together our nation's independence.
First Lady Dr. Jill Biden was also sent on the road today to celebrate the country's progress against COVID-19. She spoke in Maine, saying this weekend is about America finally coming back together. You might remember this story from last weekend. The first cruise ship to set sail in the U.S. in 15 months has returned after a 7-day trip. The Celebrity Edge docked in Fort Lauderdale this morning. The ship made stops in the Bahamas and Mexico. It sailed at 40% capacity and 99% of passengers were vaccinated. Celebrity says there were no COVID outbreaks on board. One man in Belleville won't be going back to work after the long weekend. Coming up at 6, meet the 77-year-old barber who's putting away his clippers after more than half a century of work. Plus, Game 6 is just over an hour away. We'll head back out to the Deer District for another live report. Stay with us.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Celebrate this 4th of July knowing you look your best with Plexiderm. Lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. And I did this to my father. We were at home, and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It feels great. Looks even better.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. Plexiderm, seriously, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside. Honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there. Like, the bags are gone.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing, or just when you want to like get rid of the bags? And
Yeah, it absolutely could be a daily thing. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This 4th of July is the best time to get Plexiderm for $14.95. See it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. A lacrosse man battling a rare pulmonary disease got the opportunity of a lifetime in March. Now he's recovering and inspiring others with his story of survival. 24-year-old Daniel Milburn was on UW Health's transplant list for a pair of lungs and a heart after his began deteriorating. UW is notorious for short wait lists for organ transplants, but Milburn was granted all 3 organs within 24 hours of being waitlisted.
I knew if I didn't have the transplant, the information I was given, I probably wouldn't have lived.
With these surgeries, you know, you have to work through pain, you have to push yourself, you have to get back in shape, and Daniel has just far exceeded our expectations.
Milburn says his recovery is going well, and he's back to the active lifestyle he enjoyed before getting sick. New at 6, after lending his talent for more than 50 years, says the town's barber, Belleville's Bill Murphy is calling it quits. Tehelil Mohedin joined him at his shop this morning, where he said goodbye to the last of his customers and his life's work.
Good morning, Bill's Barbershop. I've got 11:15.
He's always been my person from day one then, at least 17 years.
Actually, I took an aptitude test in high school, and it turned out artistic. So I all those different things, and barber is one of those. All set.
I always loved being around them, jokes, goofing around with them.
Guy said he went swimming in the ocean and a shark bit off his toe. Which one? He says, you know, I couldn't tell. He says, those sharks all look the same.
I find a new barber.
Yeah, that's
Well, I just said make it short because I don't know when I'm going to go to a barber next.
You think about retiring and you don't realize it until you've done it, I guess. And I haven't really quite got it all in my head yet, but it'll come.
Bill plans to start his retirement staying busy with yard work, and he says he's not one for travel. More community festivals are back this 4th of July weekend. Next at 6, we'll take you to Monona, where the strongest people in our area are showing off just how strong they really are. Plus, more chances to get outside for the 4th, but you'll want some water and some sunscreen. Gary's back with your certified most accurate forecast next.
During Steinhaffel's 4-day sale, save 35% store-wide. Then take an extra $100 off your purchase of $19.99 or more. Plus, take advantage of these great deals. Sleep easy on a new Beauty Rest Queen mattress, now just $349. Relax on this reclining sofa, now $599. Get a queen bed for only $749. Or this 5-piece dining set, $799. Get these great deals and more, only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
The body you are randomly assigned at birth shouldn't determine how well you are cared for or how hard we work to find answers, partners, and hope. We make medicine, not just for some, but for everyone.
The only thing better than tacos is faster tacos. That's why Johnsonville created its new ground taco sausage. That's right, taco sausage. Premium cuts of ground pork authentically seasoned with cumin and garlic. Next taco night, skip the seasoning packets. Just sizzle and serve. Because with new Johnsonville taco sausage, the only thing between your family and tasty tacos is 10 minutes.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I solemnly swear that I will support the veterans of the
United States Armed Forces.
I will defend the Constitution
against all enemies. That I will commit
to ensuring they are
not forgotten.
And I will enable veterans to live the same life of opportunity
they have provided me.
So help me God.
Are you sweating over high energy bills? Windows drafty or broken? Champion is here with our hottest sale of the year. Get 50% off new energy efficient windows. At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs. Then they are built in our very own factory, installed by a team of professionals, and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty. Save 50% now. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. 4th of July festivities are continuing around our area today, and that includes a bunch of monsters gathering in Monona. The Monona Festival had its first Monsters in Monona Strongman competition today. Dozens of competitors from around the Midwest today tested their strength in Winnequa Park. Organizers say it's all fun and games, but everyone was taking it very seriously.
CrossFit on steroids is a great way to put it. It is intense what these folks are going through in the heat, in the sun, but they're loving it. These people train and they've been weighing in over the last couple days, so they're all excited for it. It's great watching them there, and there's a great community feel to it as well.
The Monona Festival wraps up tomorrow with the keg toss throwdown and the annual Wife Carry Championship. The Wife Carry Championship. Gary, I think you should enter for that. That's pretty cool.
No. My wife and I celebrate our 25th anniversary on Tuesday. I want her to be around to enjoy it at that point. Well, 3 things you need to know in the forecast. It's going to be a hot and humid 4th of July. Look for high temperatures in the lower 90s. The humidity levels will continue for the next few days, and that will lead to some thunderstorm chances. A slight chance late tomorrow night, a chance on Monday, mainly late afternoon into Monday night, and then the better chances will be Tuesday and Wednesday. As we look at Doppler track, Wisconsin, free of precipitation. Skies have been clear to our north and west. Some thunderstorms up in North Dakota are the nearest precipitation of any consequence. And there's a possibility there could be an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm thunderstorm up there. Tomorrow, the severe weather threat gets a little bit closer, but again, we will be dry during the day. Not looking for any thunderstorms here. If we see any thunderstorms, it'll be late tomorrow night. That will be from these storms up here, and they will be weakening as they reach us, so we're not looking at a severe weather threat. Rain, we could probably use again. You know, again, there are a few areas that got way too much rain over the last week or so, but the rest of us just kind of held our ground as far as being against the drought. And future track precipitation through at least early on Thursday morning calls for about a ½ to 1.5 inches of rain over much of southern Wisconsin, and showers and thunderstorms that will occur in the early part of next week. Now, that would probably put us about average, you know, for what we should get for this time of year. So that doesn't really help break the drought any. It just kind of keeps us on even keel where we are. Tropical Storm Elsa, down from a hurricane, but still a pretty powerful tropical storm. Maximum sustained winds 70 miles per hour. Again, the fast movement, west-northwest at 28 miles per hour, means the circulation kind of gets out ahead of the thunderstorm that fueled the storm. So that's why it is not a powerful storm. But the forecast track from the National Hurricane Center brings it a little closer to Cuba, perhaps as a strong tropical storm by tomorrow afternoon, and then brings it more over Cuba, so that weakens it a little bit more than what we were showing yesterday on the forecast. But again, a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity here. That path to the north also brings it closer to Florida, and look at the rain all the way through the Miami area, where of course they're dealing with that building collapse. So you can see a strong tropical storm off the coast near Tampa, and then moving through the southeastern part of the country and up the east coast with more showers and thunderstorms for that part of the country. But around here tomorrow, it'll be a hot and humid 4th of July. High temperature of 91. Factor in the humidity, it'll feel more like about 93 to 98 degrees. And the 7 to 10 day forecast, close to 90 on Monday. Again, some late afternoon thunderstorms into Monday night. Better chances Tuesday and Wednesday. And notice the cool down midweek. Temperatures low to mid 70s for Wednesday and Thursday. But as we head toward the end of the week, we'll see another round of showers and thunderstorms from later Friday into Saturday morning. And then after that, temperatures cool off again for the start of next weekend and warm back up for the start of the following week.
Tomorrow sounds like a pool day. It sounds like the perfect day to be outside.
We don't have one here at the station,
well,
so.
You know, I'll just be at my apartment in the pool tomorrow.
Okay.
It sounds so nice. Thank you so much, Gary.
Sure.
There's no denying it's been fun watching the Brewers play lately. The Crew looking to add to their 10-game win streak this afternoon. Highlights coming up in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The Community Forum for in-depth discussions on the matters that matter to you. For the Record, Sunday morning at 10:30 on News 3 Now, sponsored by MG&E.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. And using Power Swabs, it's made a difference.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like, you got to leave it on for 30 minutes, and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with Power Swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on, and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip in your mouth for 30 minutes.
I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, you know, I'm one of those people that's like obsessed with white teeth. The Power Swabs were so easy to use. I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm going to gag or I'm going to go play football.
When I used these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Show off your white smile this 4th of July and call for your 5-minute solution. Order Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free. Plus, you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
First Warn Weather, certified most accurate forecast. The isolation of the pandemic led many down a dark path.
Just want you to sit at home and be lost in your own hell.
To substance abuse and overdose. Madeline O'Neill shows you what's being done to help battle this overshadowed epidemic. Wednesday on News 3 Now at 10.
Doesn't seem like anything is stopping this crew. Brewers riding their first 10-game win streak since 2003, and this afternoon a chance to clinch yet another series in Game 2 with the Pirates. And they don't waste any time getting on the board. Abigail Garcia connects early, going deep to center. That brings in the first 2 runs of the game. Crew is actually up by 3 after the first inning alone. Well, Garcia, he came to PNC Park ready to rock and roll. He jumps on this pitch, and that's another RBI. Racks up 3 in just 2 innings. That hot streak looked like it's going to continue. At last check, the Brewers were up 9-1 in the 8th. Now let's hit the links for the 3rd round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Troy Merritt having himself a day out in Detroit. His 1-shot lead quickly turns into 3 shots after he sinks his first career hole-in-one. Now Joaquin Niemann climbing up the leaderboard. His attempt at eagle is a no-go, but sitting comfortably behind Merritt. Then on 18, Niemann levels up and is the co-leader with Merritt at 14 under going into the final round. And we're getting closer to tip-off in Atlanta. Bucks hoping to get it done tonight so they can head to their first NBA Finals since 1974. We will have more on this game later at 10, but for now, let's send it back to Adam Dexter in the Deer District.
Yeah, Jordan, I think I might be on the best assignment of all time. If we're speaking honestly, it's about an hour away from tip-off, and this finish is filling up, and the people here are absolutely ready to go. I think I've heard Bucks in 6 more times in the last 20 minutes than I have in the entire 25 years of my life combined up until this point. But again, tonight we could have a ton of fireworks here at Fiserv ahead of the 4th of July weekend tonight at 10. If this ends up being a win, it is a live shot you are not going to want to miss because it is going to be an absolute party here in Milwaukee.
And it is already a party there. We got an hour left.
It is!
It is a party, Adam. You look like you're having so much fun. We're a little jealous over here. Thanks so much, Adam. And it'll be pretty nice out there for all of them partying it up.
Milwaukee's actually warmer than us today. They hit 90 for a high, but it'll be pretty comfortable through the evening hours. Around here, well, not a cloud to be found on either the WIC camera or the Queen Bee Radio sky cam out to the west in Platteville looking out toward the northwest. No rain across Wisconsin. Nearest rain is up in North Dakota. We probably won't see much of that before Monday afternoon, most likely at that point. Temperatures right now, mid-80s. Milwaukee right now, 89, so about 5 degrees warmer than Madison. Dew point temperatures lower to middle 60s, so more humid than yesterday, but not too humid, but that will change for tomorrow. High tomorrow, 91. Heat index, 93 to 98. And look for some thunderstorms early and late in the week. Temperatures closer to normal for the rest of the week.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.